The city admits it made a big mistake, so why are officials telling one Albuquerque homeowner too bad, leaving the family in legal limbo and living in a construction zone? News 13's Katie Kim is on special assignment.
There is no sugarcoating it.
I can't see how, the city can allow me to live like this.
Johnny Robinson claims the city of Albuquerque ruined his life. And judging by the big sign outside his Northeast Albuquerque home, he wants everyone to know.
They made a mistake. I didn't make the mistake.
And boy, was it a big one. A 5,400 square foot mammoth mistake. Robinson's headache with the city began in 2007. He mapped out his dream home, a lavish 2-story, 4-bedroom, complete with a grand rotunda. Robinson, a contractor, filed all the necessary paperwork to build it himself.
I made sure. I was down there all the time asking questions.
The city planning department gave him the green light in 2008, granting another building permit in 2011. Construction was well underway, but then in October 2011, more than $200,000 later, city officials told Robinson he was breaking city code.
Right before I put the shingles on, they came and red tagged me and told me to stop work.
That was more than 2 years ago. Today,
living in an unfinished house.
The house is almost unlivable. There's a gaping hole in the ceiling, no insulation.
Cold, very cold.
Also through the roof, his heating bills. Water damage is everywhere. He and his son are living in a construction zone. Robinson calls it something else.
I'm living in one room in my house, and that's like being in jail.
Here's the problem. According to city code, Robinson's house is way too close to the property line he shares with his neighbor. The law states that homeowners must be within 15 feet of the line. Robinson is within 3 feet. The city attorney says there is no room to budge.
The city's position is he'll have to come into compliance with the code.
That would mean Robinson would have to tear down most of what he's built. Remember, the city approved all of Robinson's original plans.
Did a city official make a mistake here?
There was an error by a low-level clerk in issuing that permit, but it was not a valid permit.
The city says that clerk received a verbal reprimand and more training. Robinson may have to pay a bigger price.
He will foot the financial responsibility. It's not going to be paid by the city.
Even though it was a city error initially?
Correct.
Turek says it's about following the law.
Well, make it right.
Robinson says tearing down his house is not an option, and he's willing to take his fight to the highest court to prove his point. For now, he's filed a lawsuit in district court, asking a judge to decide if the city should pay him for the mistake. The process is dragging on.
I just wanted to get it finished and, just live in a nice neighborhood.
Over the last 2 years, the house has become somewhat of a spectacle.
The poor man.
And a feast for gawkers.
That he's like living in a third world country.
On special assignment, Katie Kim, KRQE News 13.
Robinson can only make minor fixes to the house, like fixing roof leaks, while that lawsuit is pending. If he makes any significant changes, the city could seek misdemeanor charges against him. A trial date has been set for July 17th.